to Lisbon. I'll be in Lisbon for the day. I fly from Lisbon to Athens. Once I get to Athens, we go to the wedding town, and then we'll be going to Corfu for like 2 or 3 days. And then after that, I'll go to Lisbon, but I have a stop in Rome for 1 night. That's the plan. Lisbon, and I'm about to go out on my first real day of exploring the city. So here we go. I'm wearing these shorts from Banana Republic and this top from Aritzia, and this is also Aritzia. It's pretty chilly out today, so hopefully it won't be too cold. I want to get a pair of pants also, so maybe I can find that. I'm just wearing shorts right now. Okay, let's go. It's actually not chilly at all, it's just very cloudy. It's so pretty. The metro station is very close to my hotel, but I want to walk and explore the area. There's a very beautiful view into the grounds here. I think there's a museum. I'm not sure how to get in. Maybe I'll walk around and see. It's right next to my hotel as well. This is the name of the museum. Clube Museum. It's a modern art museum. I'm not sure if they're open though, because it seems like they're doing some construction inside. I'm not sure if that's the museum, but it seems like it's to the left, so I'm gonna follow this path and see where I end up. The garden is very beautiful though. There's a very cool amphitheater here. Maybe they do like some concerts or performances here. The museum is pretty hidden in the garden. It's pretty cool. I think it's over there. Seems like there's a tour happening with some students. I'll probably go inside because it's supposed to be a good modern art museum. Whoa, there's a huge building here. I found the museum. So there's an exhibition on Caesar, who is a very famous Portuguese architect. So I'm going to see that exhibition now. And it was only €4.50. So I'm gonna go in and take a look around. And look at the ducks. They're just hanging out on the lawn. I got a map of the grounds and I think it shows like the different types of ducks that there are here. That's my ticket. Map. Yay. There's like a little newspaper about the architect. I'm definitely gonna take it with me even though I don't have space in my luggage, but I'll make it fit. Very cool. I can't quite remember exactly what it was, but I know that during architecture school we did study Caesar's work. I remember doing these maps, very technical line drawings, studying his work, and that's exactly what these are. It's so cool to see. And I was just reading the description about him, and it says that he had so many drawings and work that it's even difficult to analyze his work because of that. There's so many drawings. Whoa. View outside. Very cool museum. All of these drawings are so cool. I love how they're laid out on the sheet. That's a plan of the detail of the windows. And then here you can see each of the elevations and even some axles in the very detailed axonometric section. The grid on this is so cool. It's like so simple. The line weights, the organization of the plan, working with the grid, so nice. That was very cool. I kind of stumbled into finding that as well, so I'm happy that I did. So now I'm walking. I'm gonna walk into the city, walk along the main street, Avenida de Liberdade, and walk down to the port area. There's Praça do Comercial, which I saw yesterday on the boat tour, so I'm gonna walk down there and see it. It's so pretty here. There's like purple flowers. I really loved how detailed all of the drawings by Caesar are, and they like explore different themes in his work, classifying the drawings into different themes. Really cool to see. But there was a lot to see, so I wasn't able to see it all, to like read through everything. There's a part of Lisbon called Fado where there was a fire and Caesar restored and rebuilt 18 buildings which were burnt in the fire near Carmo Convento. So I'm gonna try to go there today too. And then there's the Portuguese pavilion, which was also designed by Caesar. So I'll probably go there either today or Saturday. There's a fly on me. Okay, I'm gonna continue walking and I'll show you different monuments along the way. By the way, these sunglasses they're actually Giorgio Armani vintage, and I got them when I was in Lisbon last week at a thrift store, and I love them. It was exactly what I was looking for. So I also want to see if I can find other things in that thrift store. I want to go back and see, maybe I can find like a blazer or a pair of pants that I've been wanting, and then I'll check out a couple more if I have time as well. Okay, my hand's getting tired. I'm gonna walk. There's a lot of walking that I need to do, and the streets, they go up sometimes. They're pretty hilly. Okay, bye. The planes fly so close over the city here. There's a Zara home here. It has the cutest things. So cute. Wow. I wish we had a Zara home. I'm just taking a detour to see what's inside of this. Looks like a church. Let's see. Look at the view. The streets look so pretty. I haven't walked into a bakery yet, and I always like to see what's in local bakeries, so I'm gonna take a look. We got some traditional cookies. I think they were these yesterday on the boat. They were so good. I would say that it's very hard to walk on these streets. They go up and down, but they're pretty. There's a massive park with a miraduro, which is a lookout that's up these stairs, and it looks over there's like a statue called Marquise de Pombal, which is where I was walking to, and the main shopping street, Avenida Chilibidade. So I'm gonna walk into the park now and see from the lookout the view down towards the statue and over the main shopping street that goes down to Braço do Comercial. Wow, so beautiful already. Those trees. I think the Miradoro is up there. You see the plane again? They fly so low over the city. I guess because the city's so elevated, and then the airport is literally right next to the city. Wow, look at this restaurant at the top and this fountain. It's pretty cloudy today, but it's still hot. I'm like sweating now. Wow, look at the floor. So crazy. I'm guessing that's the Miraduro because that's where all the tourists are. But I think the view is pretty insane. I can already see it. I'll show you at the top. Look at these benches. Cool. Another plane, of course. Wow, the view is stunning. You can see the water all the way down. I can't believe parks like this exist in the middle of the city. It's so cool. There are like a bunch of other miraduros around the city. So maybe I'll go to a few others if I have time. There are like breathtaking views at all of these lookouts. Insane. This is the exact center. Pretty cool. And now I'm gonna walk all the way down through the center, and then it connects to Praça do Comercial, which is on the waterfront. And it's like an archway into the city from the port. That's a botanical garden. I don't think I'll go in, but it looks pretty cool. I just want to see for a second what's down there. There's some peacocks. This is the statue of Marquise de Pombal. I believe he's the person who rebuilt the city, or the king that the city was under when it was rebuilt after the earthquake and the fire that happened. It's a pretty massive statue. This is the main shopping street, Avenida de Liberdade. I was here last week when I came for a day, and I was shopping more at the commercial shops, but there's actually a little market happening here, so I'm gonna go check it out. I had no idea this was happening. So cool. The street's like lined with trees. It's similar to the main shopping street in other European cities like Barcelona. I feel like every city has one, like Paris. So this is Lisbon's. It's nice and shaded, so even though it's a little sunny right now, it feels so cool. Let's go see what there is. There's a lot of things made out of cork here in Lisbon and also in Madeira. I guess it's a Portuguese thing. There's like some jewelry and other things. This market continues forever. There's a lot of the same things though. There's like these touristy stalls. They have all the Lisbon souvenirs. So I haven't seen this yet. Cookies. I'm finally done with Avenida de Liberdade, which is up there. There was way too much shopping, but a lot of it was just a lot of the same. Some of the clothes weren't even made here. They're like made in Italy. So I was just browsing, but didn't buy anything. And this is, I forget the name, Monumento a Restauradores, I think. I'm actually going up that way now. That's where Carmel Convento is. Walking up these hills is no joke. They're very steep. And the stones are like a little slippery as well. The name of the area that I'm walking into now is called Bairro Alto. That's the famous yellow trams, and they go along these streets on these tracks. This hill goes up so high. I feel like I need to stop somewhere for a drink. Just like something refreshing. It's pretty cool view from the top. Now I'm up here. I think there's another Miradoro up there. Maybe I'll go check it out. So this one is called Miradoro de Sal. Wow. The view up here is pretty insane too. That's the castle of St. George, I think. There. Wow, there's a little park here as well. Which is a bar nearby that I wanted to go to. It was on my list. It's like a tapas, so maybe I can get a little bite because I'm a little hungry. There's such cute restaurants on the street. This is another one that I looked up. Maybe I'll come here for dinner. And there's this one here. Super cute. Seafood grill and oyster bar. So cute. This area is Bairro Alto. It's pretty quiet right now, but at night it comes alive. The streets are super tiny and it's very hilly. This is the Carmel Convento, and there's a square in front of it. I finally made it down to Praça do Comércio. That's the plaza. There's so much to see and do here, it's so hard not to get distracted. The shopping, the restaurants, everything's so good. I feel like this is one of the most touristy areas of Lisbon. Don't think I'm gonna walk all the way up to the water because I was there yesterday, but I'm gonna continue walking along the waterfront to go to Alex Factory. Wow, the floor is so shiny. Whoa, there's another huge plaza here. And a museum. This is called Pink Street. I'm not sure what it is. I guess it's just like a bar strip. The host of the yacht yesterday recommended this. This is Mercado da Ribeira. This is Time Out Market. The traditional side is over there, but it's closed. I feel like it's just very touristic here. Outside of the market, there's more markets and another plaza. few more things on my list for today that I wanted to do. I'm walking to Pastéis de Belém and I'll get a pastel de Belém. I believe it's how it started, that pastry. I'm not gonna walk all the way to Belém Tower. I already saw it yesterday from the sailboat. After that, I'm gonna go to the Met Museum. And yesterday I saw people standing on like the top, the rooftop, looking at the sunset. So hopefully I get there in time and I'll watch the sunset from there. That's the old part of the mat, and I think the modern part is like an extension. This was here before. The street has all the beautiful tiles that you see people talk about and that you think about when you think of Lisbon. I got my pastel de Belém. I'm about to eat it. It's still warm. And they give you cinnamon to put on top, and icing sugar. And there's a performance happening in the park. I'm sitting on a bench. I'm so tired. There's like traditional dancing. You can't see from here, but I'm too tired to walk over. You can kind of see. It's so good with the cinnamon. It makes it a little sweeter. This isn't the first one that I've had, but it's the first one I've had from this place. It's really good. The buildings here are so cute. Down to the waterfront. There's not really a sunset today because it's cloudy, so it's a good thing that I did the sunset boat ride yesterday. It's still pretty, like the sky over there is super clear. That's the east. The sunset's here on the west, but it's very cloudy, so there's not really a sunset. But it's nice to walk along the water. It is really beautiful here. Pretty cool that it's just open and you can come up here and see the view, because the museum's closed but the roof is like completely public space. It's really nice. Wow. I'm ready for my second full day in Lisbon. I'm going on a tour of Sintra and I booked it through Airbnb Experience, so it's like a guided tour with a local. So I'm dressed for that now. It's pretty early and I'm gonna go meet the tour guide and we're gonna be driven there and like taken to the different sites. There's also lunch at a local restaurant that we're gonna go to. I'm wearing another top from Aritzia today and then these shorts from Zara. I'm wearing my sneakers because I was super tired yesterday in the flats because they're not cushioned. So these are for walking today and just my regular Zara bag. And I got this cute tote from the restaurant I went to 2 nights ago. It's called Clube de Jornalistas, and they were so nice. And then they gave out these totes to everyone. It's very cute. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Okay, I don't know if you guys have any idea of what we are going to do today. Okay, but not. The enchanted forest. Yes, we have real snow in the winter time. We go there to ski, to snowboard. It's a wine that was created only in Portugal in the 19th century, and it was from a grape that was native from Brazil. And there is a field around Sintra. Connection between death and life. Okay, being in the bottom of the ocean, very dark, with his spooky eyes, with his spooky look. Okay, words in Portuguese language. The whole monastery was fully renovated, or not. People believe it was the miracle. It was fully renovated in reference to the Portuguese discoveries.
that cocktail together. What makes it about is that you put a bit of.
I'm back at the hotel room now. I'm so tired. Today was amazing, but I'm pretty tired. It was not as much walking as I expected, but there was a lot of information to take in. The Airbnb guide, Mauro, he was super great at explaining everything. He was very knowledgeable, had great recall, and he was just able to like give us a lot of facts about Sintra because that's where he's from. He's lived there since he was 5 years old, but born in a little northern part of Portugal, but has lived in Sintra basically all his life. So he had a lot of information to share, not just about Sintra, but also about Portugal in general. We talked a lot about the language. I figured out that I had been learning Brazilian Portuguese with Duolingo app. So I've been saying G when it's actually the Portuguese from Portugal say the versus Brazil, they say G. So like bom dia, and the Brazilians say bom dia. So anything that I said with a G instead of a D, just ignore. Or if you're Brazilian, then it's fine. Yeah, we just talked a lot about the culture. He took us to this really nice local restaurant in Sintra, and we tried some local dishes. I had a duck in orange sauce. It wasn't like my favorite thing that I've had this trip, but it was pretty good. I noticed that there's a lot of similarities in Portugal and Trinidad, and maybe that's because there were Portuguese people who settled in Trinidad, so they influenced some of the culture. Not significantly because it's a smaller population that went there, but I think enough to have some influence. And Mauro was also saying that there's Indians who, well, Portugal colonized part of India, so they're like some Indian Portuguese. And I was like, oh, well, I'm Indian Portuguese, but from Trinidad. So it's just really interesting that there are like so many similarities throughout different parts of the world, and you don't really realize until you go to those places and stuff. I really appreciate how Mauro takes his time and does the tours. It's really a valuable experience if you want to go to Sintra. I feel like if you go on your own, you can kind of get lost in what to do there, whereas with him, he really has like a curated itinerary that he's done a lot of times, so he knows that it works well. So I'll put his information down below if you want to book with him. I highly recommend. Let's see what else. I'm just very tired now, coming down to the end of my trip, and I feel like I need a holiday from my holiday. So I'm just here relaxing. It's Friday night, and I had like a really nice dinner at another place that they have like some traditional Portuguese dishes, but it was more like a modern take. But it was really nice in this area called Príncipe Real, which I really like that area for the days that I've been here. Whenever I like walked into that area, yesterday I went to a restaurant kind of in that area as well, Rosamar. So I really like the area and the restaurants. There's some parks, and it's higher up in the city, so you get good views from all around. So if you're in Lisbon, I would recommend checking out that area, and it's pretty close to Chiado as well. Okay, well, I am gonna relax and probably go to sleep soon. Tomorrow is my last full day in Lisbon, and then I leave the following morning super early to head back to Miami. I'll vlog tomorrow as well, just show a bit of what I get up to. I really want to go explore the Alfama area because I haven't been there yet. Good night. Good morning. I had a slow morning because I was organizing and I was just really tired, but I was just organizing some stuff, packing to leave tomorrow. So when I come back, I have to finish packing up the room, but I'm just gonna go out for my last full day in Lisbon. So I'm gonna go down, have some breakfast at the hotel, and then I'll go out. This is what I'm wearing. These sandals from the first day, which were not very comfortable, but I feel like sneakers don't go with this outfit, so I have to sacrifice. And hopefully I won't be walking that much today. And then I have this top from Zara. It's like a little linen top. And then these linen shorts that I got from H&M when I was here last week. They're just like really comfy, easy shorts. They were like €5, I think. And then my Zara bag. I really wanted to get like a new bag on this trip, but I haven't found one that I like yet. And my Aritzia sweater. because it was pretty cold yesterday, so I don't want to be cold again today. And then I have my little tote bag, so I can put it in there if I don't use it. And in there I have a battery pack, water, and my sunglasses. So that's it. I'm gonna go out now. Bye! Yay, last day in Lisbon. I don't want it to be over, but also I'm kind of ready to go home. So it's happy and sad at the same time. But hopefully I get to see a bit more of the city today, like parts that I haven't seen yet. Okay, bye. Alfama right now, and it's full of tourists, but the streets are very interesting. They're very small. Mauro was explaining yesterday that the castle, I'm walking towards the castle now, there's a castle here, Castle of St. George. That was the main lookout point for the soldiers when they were defending Lisbon. So they built the streets super narrow and with like a lot of dead ends to prevent the soldiers from being able to get to them. The streets are like very narrow. It's like very tiny, but it's nice to see a different area of Lisbon that I haven't been to. And then there's this lookout that I'm at right now, and you can see like all of the water. It's really pretty. There's a lot happening here, but there's a lot of tourists. It seems very historic and old though, which is cool. And then these trams like run throughout the streets in this area. They're like the famous trams that run in the Alfama district. I just changed also into the dress that I just bought at Zara. It's pretty hot today now. It was a little cool this morning, but it's very hot now. But there's like good airflow, I guess. This reminds me a lot of Genoa, because there are a lot of tiny streets like this, very narrow pathways, but I guess it's because it was also a medieval center where they were trying to protect themselves from the enemies. It's very similar. The streets are so slippery, it's so hard to walk in these shoes. I think I'm going this way. I got into the grounds of the castle. I paid €1 extra and was able to skip the line, which I think is very worth it. It was only €16 to get in. And there's like a huge view here. There's a lookout here. I can go up to, I think there's like gardens, the castle. So I'm gonna try to be here for like an hour because there's a market that I want to go to after. That closes at 7. It's only 3:30 right now, but I want to make the most of the day. So I'm gonna just walk around and explore a bit. I'll show you guys. Look at the view. some towers like this that were used as lookouts. I don't know if it's necessary to go to all of them. There's not very much to see at the castle. Don't know if I would recommend. It was good for the views, but I feel like there are so many viewpoints in Lisbon that are free. So why not go to those? Because you get similar views of all of the city. I'm walking to the market now. So I'm pretty sure this is the entrance to Mercado de Santa Clara, and I think they only do this market on Tuesdays and Saturday, I believe. So that's why I wanted to come. Back in my favorite area. I'm going to an Italian restaurant that I wanted to try. I'm kind of over seafood and Portuguese food. This place makes like handmade Italian pasta, so I want to try it.
Don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let us on the honor. Then you can start to make it better. Take a sad song and make it better. I wanna kiss you, make her feel alright. I'm just so tired to show my pride. But I'm not alone, I'm not alone. All my tears are the use of. But I'm not alone, I'm not alone. All my tears are being used on.
You're better. Yeah, I can. Yeah, okay.
Moet je wel zeggen of staan?
I just got back to the hotel. Dinner was amazing. That place was so good. Leonetta. I had the black pappardelle with seafood and lobster. It came with shrimp, clams, mussels, baby octopus, and lobster. So good. Like, so good. And they had like this focaccia bread that was like so soft and squishy and fresh. It was like hot. So good. The tiramisu was okay. It wasn't like a traditional tiramisu, so it was just okay. It was amazing. Lisbon's been amazing, and I'm ready to go home. I'm so tired, but it's been an incredible trip. It feels like I've been on vacation for a month, and it's only been 2 weeks. So I hope I was able to like capture enough of it and show you what I got up to, but also the beautiful places that I went to, and that it's like okay to travel alone as well. You can do it. It's not that difficult, and you just have to be aware of yourself and your surroundings. But it's actually like really nice to travel alone as well. People are so kind to you, like at restaurants, at the hotel. Everything's been amazing. Hopefully I was able to like show enough of it. Hopefully this video can like summarize it. I don't know. We'll see what it comes out to be. But I have a lot of memories from this trip. Time to go home.